And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. We'll check back here in just a little bit on Liz, see how she's doing over there. She's
We just made sure that she was the opening of the show. She looks better than we do. Doesn't take a whole lot.
I get my buttons mixed up sometimes, Odie. Morning to everyone. We're sitting at 38 as we wait for a high of 62 later today as we begin our day, as we get up and at 'em. 7 o'clock already.
It came early.
It did. At 2 o'clock when I got up and came on in. There was a lot going on before daylight, and we'll tell you about a few of those here in a little while. Car chases. Woo, woo, woo.
We chased 18-wheelers that didn't even
exist,
but I was up.
Somebody thought it was, though.
Yeah.
It was an imaginary figmentation.
I say track that phone, find that car, pull them over, bring them back, and give them 3 hots and a cot for making a fake phone call.
I think what had happened was somebody was loading a dump truck, and they thought it was a wreck, and they called it in.
They didn't care about making sure the old fellow was safe, did they?
No, they just kept rolling.
Yeah. Well, I'm not staying there. I just wanted to let y'all know what happened.
That's what I think happened. We'll
That's
talk
what it
more
sounded
about
like
it.
anyway.
Did you? I've never ever not watched any episodes of The Simpsons. Have you ever watched it?
A few. I never got into it.
Doesn't do it for me.
And watched. I probably watched the whole show, but I didn't.
Who is Millhouse on there? You ever heard of him?
Yeah, now Millhouse was like the store owner or baker or something like that, I believe. No, he was one of the kids in.
No, it's that one. What is that?
I think that was one of, not Homer. What's the little one's name? Bart Simpson. I think it was one of his friends. See, I don't know.
It's a female that does the voice. Anyway, she's retiring. That show's been on like forever. 30-something years.
So you know how they predicted...
got one wrong, didn't they?
The World Series of my Cubbies winning?
Yeah.
And then they turned around and they predicted that Trump won?
Well, yeah, and they predicted that escalator scene, if you remember that.
Yeah. And now another one came out. I don't know when this particular one aired, but Homer himself whooped Mike Tyson in a boxing match. And so now they're putting that upside this old boy that
I remember
drew the crowd.
Seeing something a few months back to where they had some woman in that jacket, pantsuit that what's her name wore.
Hillary Clinton?
No, the other one that just lost.
Kamala?
Harris. And had some female run for president. And they said, will she win because of this? Well, if that's the case, they got that wrong. Man, that little guy that they say is the... what's that guy, Nostradamus of elections? He got real upset when somebody pointed out to him in an interview that he was wrong. He didn't want to admit it.
Well.
And the guy says, well, you're changing the facts. He goes, no, you lost. He didn't win. I don't care what you do. He lost.
Who will be president coming next year? Trump, period.
Yeah, that's what's happening in January. It's already a debate as they all try to regroup and figure out who's going to be the next leader. And they're doing that also on the Republican side. Y'all know that behind the scenes. They're thinking 4 years from now, who will replace him? All
JD. As of now, we thought that with that other fellow that we had.
It didn't work out, did it?
No, it didn't.
Yeah. And the thing about elections is things change so rapidly. The public can go from here to there on someone's opinion, and it can be good or bad. We'll watch all that.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. You remember that movie Rust with Alec Baldwin?
Oh, that's where he got in trouble for
the gun.
The armorer mixing up ammo.
Now, the movie premiered in another country yesterday. First people to watch it. I guess it will be released to the United States before long. I don't know. I feel kind of weird about that now. That thing is 4 or 5 years old, just now coming out, and it has a lot of... I don't know. It gives me the willies thinking about it. I don't really want to watch it.
Somebody actually lost their life on the set making it.
And it's probably not good anyway. It was a B movie.
Well, Alec Baldwin was the director and the writer, so it can't be that good.
Look, and you know how sometimes, and I probably ought not, and whatever you do, let's not go into where I'm going. I'm going to bring it up, and we're just going to let it be what it is. But you ever just had one of your heroes let you down? As I read news headlines, because I really had this guy up here on this pedestal of being all that, and now Denzel Washington, I don't know what to think.
Oh,
and if you know what I'm talking about,
no, I don't.
He a scene from a movie, and I just
a movie coming out.
Yeah, Gladiator, as a matter of fact, is the movie, and they cut the scene out that he's talking about. And I just don't agree with what he's supposedly done that they took out. And I just didn't see that coming from Denzel at all. And I can't get past it now. It was like when I was watching House of Cards and they done that, and I thought, well, I don't need to watch that anymore. Got to go. Bye. There it is.
You'll have to keep me up on.
There you go.
Did Bob get it?
Yeah, Bob got it. Bingo.
Well,
he gets 5 points, and I can't get past it.
I'm not going to watch it now either.
I can't. Now it's not in the movie. They took it out. But why did he even bring it up? Why? I didn't need to know that.
Yeah.
So there you go. We'll be right back. We got a lot going on. 7 minutes after the hour. There. We hope you got a smile. If not, get a blanket. Your teeth could be chattered
if you want to.
But you know, there are certain people that love like 20-degree weather and love running around in a short sleeve shirt.
Well, you know what comes to mind when it gets real cold is that polar bear that's sliding around the snow with an ice cold Coca-Cola in the hand, and I forgot to bring it around here. But there's nothing like a brisk morning with a good cold Coca-Cola.
I like Coke.
Woo, straight from Meridian Coca-Cola.
Hey, good folks.
You can't beat it. Great people down there. Get you one, start your day if you don't like coffee.
I need to dig out my Christmas Coca-Cola bottle and show you. I got, it's a few of those still left. The 1923 Coca-Cola bottle that was made in Meridian.
Drink it?
It's I wasn't around in 23. It was gone before I got it. But it was made.
You can pour that new Coke back in it.
But it was made on Christmas Day, 1923. Somebody had to do some overtime that day at the Meridian.
Is it got Meridian, Mississippi stamped on it? Man,
that's a Meridian Coca-Cola
right there. Yes, sir.
We'll be right back. Scotty Ray Report. Let's do it together.
While everyone is getting ready for Thanksgiving, family, and football, there's an important runoff election coming up on November the 26th. I'm Jennifer Branning. It's time to bring new energy in a new generation of constitutional conservative leadership to the Mississippi Supreme Court. In this election, there's a difference. I'm the only candidate with legislative and courtroom experience, and I'm the only candidate endorsed by the Mississippi Republican Party. I ask for your vote for Supreme Court the Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, we'll travel.
Spin the winners back at Kia Meridian. Come in and buy a new or used vehicle, you spin the wheel and win a great prize.
We got Nintendos.
We have 55-inch TVs. Who's got gas?
Gas card, guys.
Oh, gas card.
You sure about that? You can spin from now until the Christmas.
Hodie's going to spin a wheel after seeing that.
Spin me a wheel. I might win somebody a Christmas present.
Never know. We got somebody that probably needs to go down and spin the wheel this morning. As I was getting dressed this morning, I realized that we had a stolen car in Meridian. It would be taken from, let me see here, let me pull this up. The 100 block of Highway 11 and 80. That would put you about where Cracker Barrel is. Car in the parking lot, stolen. Somewhere around 1:30. As I was trying to find a coffee cup in here by 2:15, it hit me what it was, and I was able to type it up. By 4 o'clock, the Meridian Police Department goes, ooh, no, it was 3:30, I think. They go, ooh, there goes that car. It's going down Poplar Springs Drive. which leads us to our next. It was everywhere, Odie. They cut through, around, and went through every stop sign, a boogie there, boogie there. Ooh. Speeds of 70 miles an hour on these little narrow roads, blowing through stop signs.
Ooh, I bet they hit some potholes.
Well, they hit something, as a matter of fact. As you round that corner, you're coming near Highland Park. Yeah. I got the fire truck kind of sitting in the road there. This is coming here from 8th Street. 17th Street sits right up here, if you remember, where the gunshots were fired. Yes. Not long ago, the elderly couple. They hit a light pole about right there. They just couldn't handle it. It was too much car. Ooh. One jumped out and ran, made it all the way down toward the swimming pool before officers were able to catch their breath and catch back up.
So they got him, too.
They caught him. Someone had some minor injuries. And I do think that, and again, we're going back to juveniles on this being arrested in connection with this. Police officer also wrecked his car. I don't know how bad yet. I was just at that point where I couldn't leave the office because we were too deep in getting ready here. But police officer also wrecked his car in the pursuit of this. I don't think anybody has life-threatening injuries, but still at the same time, car chase and some injuries there from hitting a light pole, and the cop hit something.
You got juveniles out that time of day, stealing cars, running from the police. I think it's time to hold mom and daddy responsible.
Wait a minute. I think we also got, where's my notes here? 4th
you want to borrow
Avenue.
my glasses?
4th Avenue, I think we had another car stolen right before daylight. Now, I'll get confirmation on this in a little bit, which brought me up to everybody asks me about cars all the time. That is probably what you don't realize, just how many cars are stolen in Meridian on average. So I thought, well, let me look back. I looked back one day. Today is the 21st. We got the report of what happened on the 19th, which was what day of the week?
That would have been Tuesday?
Tuesday. Let's just take a look and see how many cars were stolen, Odie. Here we go. All right. It's
on the 19th?
19th of November this week. At 7:29 a.m., Meridian Police responded to a stolen vehicle in the 2700 block of Sellers Drive. They're still looking for that car. I don't know what kind. They didn't tell me. Oh, wait a minute. At 8 o'clock, 8:08, another car stolen. 300 block of North Frontage Road. Well, they're still looking for that one. We go to our next car at 9 o'clock that morning. Another one stolen, 1300 block of 19th Street. They have gotten that car back. 1:18 p.m. in the afternoon, another car is stolen. This would be in the 3000 block of 11th Street. They're still looking for that car. This is just a sample. And when I tell you a sample of the amount of cars that are stolen, we might as well be Dallas, Texas. They are stolen nightly. Is all of this leaving keys in the car? Nope. Criminals are good. They study up, and I think they have classes on how to take cars in 60 seconds? Yes, they do. Criminals, they get smarter with how they do things. Ford pick-em-up trucks, I've seen them do it, where they'll pop it out and they open the vehicle. Now, what they do after they get in there, I don't know. But anything that's got a keypad, they'll take hammers with them and pop that out. Doesn't dent the car, they can replace it.
You know who pays for that?
That'd be us, the insurance companies, and your insurance.
Because I bet you your insurance rate just went up last year. And a lot of it has to do with the price of the vehicles, but a lot of it has to do with what's going on with these stolen vehicles.
Now, a lot of these used to go to chop shops. I'm not so sure that's happening anymore. A lot of these are used in crimes that they're going to commit later. They'll hide them.
Yeah. New York, Washington, I can see those getting stolen, taken to a chop shop, tore apart, sold as parts. Here, it's already been proven that they're hiding them in a vacant garage, and coming back, getting them, using them for crimes, and then getting rid of the car.
And I even told you the story of the couple that accidentally left the keys in their car, and a thief got it, went and had a key made to it, put their key back, and then when they wanted to use their car, they'd slip up to their house and use it that night for crime and then go back and park it. It happens.
Yeah. See, they're smart. When you have no job, you have no school, you have nobody having you do stuff to make your day go by that's productive, you think of things like this.
Well, you're just sitting on your hands.
Your
and
busy mind is going to...
My grandma used to have a saying, and I can't remember, about idle mind.
Idle minds create...
Is that what it says?
Maybe.
Something like that,
Liz, what was it? Tell me, what's that?
The idle mind's the devil's workshop.
That's right.
Maybe.
That's exactly it.
That's it. Yep. And that happens. I don't want anybody to fool you, and I'm not trying to run anybody down. Don't take me wrong on what I'm doing. I'm just pointing out that there is crime. Don't let anybody tell you that it's a bright, sunshiny day and no one is taking cars. This is the hardest thing to track. When a car is stolen, a lot of times it'll come out a car has been stolen, and wait a minute, somebody forgot to make their payment for like 6 months. Oops. And I didn't realize the repo guy was coming up.
Yeah.
These are actually the ones I listed actually stolen. There's a lot. Every now and then I have to go out and take pictures of the repo man with bullet holes in his record that somebody didn't appreciate him taking it back on something they should have paid for. Does that happen? Yep. Life of a repo man is dangerous.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be one at all. And as Greg told us that day, he had to quit when he had to set a baby seat. He had pulled up and had to repossess a car and had baby seat on the back seat. He said he couldn't do it no more. That was it. It broke him.
Yeah, can't do it with that in the back. We're getting a report on Highway 15 between Decatur and Union. We've got a car fire. We don't know what side of the road it's on, so if you're traveling that area, be careful. I'm sure there's going to be fire trucks blocking one of the lanes trying to get that put out. But Highway 15 between Decatur and Union, we got a car fire.
All I know is somebody needs to wake Jody up. I think Jody ought to be out there directing traffic.
I don't know if that's Newton there.
Where's it at?
Between Union and Decatur.
Union and Decatur? Yeah, that would be Newton County.
Oh, that's going to be Newton?
Yeah. Anything north of Decatur would be Neshoba. Because, right there at Union, it gets kind of a gray area there on which side you're in, Neshoba or Newton. But if you're on the west side of 15, it would definitely be.
Wake him up anyway. I tell you, he's called me a couple times. I need some help. I said, whatever you need, sir, I'm on the way.
Oh, we've in just a second here, we will have this bean footage for you here.
The car's not on the road.
No, sir.
I hope that wasn't. That does not look like a good situation. He's working on that, and we hope that everybody that's involved with this is safe.
Okay.
That does not look good. We are sitting here praying. Hope y'all pray with us real quick that this is not as bad as what it looks like. We're getting reports of, yes, it is in Newton County for sure. 4-pack of Apple AirTags is $99, fully charged. Batteries last about a year. They work great for tracking vehicles. So there you go. About $25 a pop to plug it in, and you can track them. So check that out. Thank you, Kevin. In a year, that's not too bad.
No.
Yeah.
Let me pause that.
Got some music to it going down the road.
Yeah. And coming up, we're going to find out what's going on in Lauderdale, Delwood this weekend. Several events are going to take place there. A big eating is coming up and a big sale coming up at GG's. We're going to find out about that.
I'm in another place. I'm going to go get some of my Christmas gifts.
That's right.
All
Good
on the way.
stuff.
We'll be right back. Scotty Ray and Odie.
As the seasons change, so do your clothes, and Garrett Sports Center on 8th Street has exactly what you need. Haybo shirts, long and short sleeve, also Hulk shirts, and America's favorite brand, Carhartt. Whether you need work pants or slacks for church, and nothing lasts like a pair of Carhartt overalls. Maybe it's a set of boots that you need to keep you dry in those wet conditions. And as hunting season rolls in, they have all the camouflage you need and toboggans to boot. Garrett Sports Center, 3505 8th Street, Meridian.
The tractors are rolling at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. Drop in and see Keith, Cornbread, or Buttermilk. They've got a tractor that fits the need that you have. Whether it's a 26 horsepower, a 40, or bigger. Plus, they offer 0% financing for up to 96 months. Whether it's a part, a new tractor, 0% financing, or just simply a laugh. 601-626-8759, Highway 494 in Collinsville. That's Freeman Tractor. Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. And welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie. Thursday, am I right?
Thursday. Thursday. Friday's coming.
This week has been like on fast. It's the fastest thing I have seen all year. This means Thanksgiving is a week from today. And what does that put on our Christmas calendar when that's coming?
Well, Santa Claus comes the next day. Not today. He ain't here yet.
Liz joins us this morning. And how in the world are you doing?
I'm doing just fine.
Yeah.
How are you guys?
Not bad. Y'all have your big event coming up out at Dalewood. Now, you own Gigi's. If nobody's ever been there, you do a lot for the community.
Well, I am located right across from the main lake at Dalewood, and we are having our annual Mingle and Jingle this weekend. We're bringing it back to the porch.
Mingle and jingle. I like
Yes,
that.
Mingle and Jingle. It'll be a good time for you fellas to come do some Christmas shopping.
So what time do you start? Is this Saturday it begins?
It is Saturday. It'll run from 10 to 3. And I've got a dozen vendors that will be lined on the porch and out from the porch this year.
Yeah.
And let me just say that I've got several vendors who have not been able to do the recent events.
Right.
So you're going to see new vendors.
So new
that
products and things.
That you hadn't seen
Yeah.
in the last few weeks at some of the other events because they hadn't been able to do those. And so we're looking forward to a fun day. We're going to have food. Each vendor will give a door prize. So
That's even better.
It's better because if you're really lucky, you could win all 12 door prizes. And but you know, if you have
There's
my
6
luck,
people something for Christmas.
that's right. And so we're looking forward to it.
Now, as we talk about directions, which end of the lake is your business on for somebody that's listening and watching? And describe how that. Are we on the Lauderdale end or are we on the other end?
We're on the Lauderdale end. If you can get to Minnebucket Road, I know
Correct.
a lot of you go see the lights. Turn left at the end of Minnebucket, and we're about 1 mile on the left. We're right across from the guard shack there at Dalewood.
Used to be the old
so-
office of Dalewood, wasn't it originally, or years ago it was the office?
It may have been. It's been several things actually. I think through the years, but
It looks good
but
over there.
Oh, it does.
It looks real nice.
Yes.
We have actually 3 permanent businesses there in that building now.
Wow.
So we're real happy to showcase them this weekend as well. Lakeshore Nutrition, they have the loaded teas and coffees, and then D&T Grill is on the very end, and they do fabulous short order food. So you can eat, you can get you something to drink, you can shop, and we've just got, like I said, a dozen vendors, and we've got all kinds of items that will be there for sale.
And speaking of, after we get through with the sale, I want to mention this also. Right up the road from you, the church is going to be having that annual Hunters Meal. That's
They are.
a big deal. A lot of people come for this.
It is. Gateway is
Yeah.
doing their Hunter's Lunch. They do it once a year. So if you go to that, then you
Come
need
right
to
by.
just come on up and do some shopping at our event, or you can eat on our porch with D&T, or you can go down to the Hunter's Lunch. But it'll be good food wherever.
And then get one of those teas to make you feel better about eating so much.
There you
Got
are.
nutrition there.
That's right. They have collagen in them. Might help you look better, Odie.
Oh, somebody's trying to put you in business. Tony said that she's got singles looking for a date, so they can go out here to Gigi's and buy the first date gift, and then you can set them up,
We'll do that. And you marry 'em.
and then I can marry them. So
Well, there
we
you
just
go.
have a.
Hey, you ever
have
get
it
the
going
jitters
on.
when somebody's in the room with you?
Every now and then.
Mike Kane's giving me the jitters. I think he's going to write me another ticket.
He's not highway patrol anymore.
I still get
Retired.
jitters. He Mike was my first encounter with Mississippi Highway Patrol. He wrote me like 12 tickets before I figured out who he was.
So you was trying. The only way to get his attention was to drive fast.
There he is. Get it. How long have you been retired, Mike? How many years has he been retired now? 14? It really, and I keep thinking every scene that I pull up on, Mike's going to be there to do the reconstruction of the wreck, and he never shows.
He's not there.
He's doing other things.
We got
But if-
Steve Jackson now that shows
Steve
up for
does.
us. Yeah.
So of all of you who are going, who's Mike? This is Mike's better half right here, Miss Liz.
I'm glad you said that
How many
right.
years y'all been married?
43.
43.
43.
Go over there and give Mike a hug. He needs some hugs.
He'd have been out twice by now.
40, that's a lot. Congratulations to y'all.
Yeah.
And you know, for people that are watching going business that don't know you, these are good people here that go to church that I have known forever and a day. Good people. And you don't find this in our world much anymore. Y'all get our stamp of approval. Think the whole world of y'all.
Well, thank you.
Now, again, let's go back to the times and give us the location again so everybody can come jingle and mingle with you.
That's right. It's 9139 Lake Flora Drive. That's across from the main lake at Delwood. We're going to be running 10 to 3. That'll be Saturday. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. And like I said, we've just got a whole host of vendors that have a great variety. We've got some folks coming and bringing some fishing tackle. So there you go. And I sell knives. And I also have, so there are things for the guys. And I do sell small to 3X in my shop, so we can pretty much cover you and
any size.
Plenty to pick from.
Gifts, that's right, gift certificates. So anyway, and the weather is going to be beautiful. It looks like it's going to be a really nice day.
Good
and y'all,
deal.
Christmas is really around the corner, so come out and take care of some stuff.
Aren't you getting some I love yous there in the comments there?
Yeah. You gonna put Brandon to work? Make him do something?
Maybe.
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 Thank you, Liz. We appreciate you
Thank
coming
you.
in this morning and
Thank
keep
you.
Mike
Yeah.
straight for us.
All
We'll be right back as we travel along again. We want to remind you of an accident. Highway 15.
Highway 15 between Decatur and Union. Right now, we're waiting on some information before we push anything out there right now. It doesn't look good from what we see, and we want to make sure that everybody is okay before we post anything. So prayers, take a quick second and ask the Lord to be with everybody out there on that scene this morning. Man, it is something.
Yeah, I have not been able to get any conclusions, so we'll find out on the way.
As the seasons change, so do your clothes. And Garrett Sports Center on 8th Street has exactly what you need. Haybo shirts, long and short sleeve. Also Hulk shirts. And America's favorite brand, Carhartt. Whether you need work pants or slacks for church. And nothing lasts like a pair of Carhartt overalls. Maybe it's a set of boots that you need to keep you dry in those wet conditions. And as hunting season rolls in, they have all the camouflage you need and toboggans to boot. Garrett Sports Center, 3505 8th Street, Meridian.
The tractors are rolling at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. Drop in and see Keith, Cornbread, or Buttermilk. They've got a tractor that fits the need that you have. Whether it's a 26 horsepower, a 40, or bigger. Plus, they offer 0% financing for up to 96 months. Whether it's a part, a new tractor, 0% financing, or just simply a laugh. 601-626-8759, Highway 494 in Collinsville. That's Freeman Tractor. Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. Okay, that's all.
All right, good morning. We are back Thursday morning right here. Scotty Ray Report with Scotty Ray and Odie. Hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Getting it started. Nice little brisk feeling outside when you walk outside. So great day to get your coffee, get on the porch and just sit there and take it easy and take in God's creation. There's nothing like it. Hotty toddy Bob, we got Florida this weekend. We can do that, that's for sure. So we'll be supporting that. I believe it comes on at noon Saturday. So, wow. Does Meridian have any places that buys old money? Not anymore. We used to have a place there on 5th Street, but I think
Is that closed?
Yeah, I think it's closed. They moved out of town. So we don't have that anymore. And that's the only place that I know of. If you know of any place, let us know. Rachel says, good morning from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Yeah, that'll be a game Amy will be watching. I think y'all got a game
when
this
does that
weekend.
come on?
I'm not sure when that comes on. Ole Miss plays at noon, plays Florida, but I'm not sure about Alabama. Whew, Robin says she's on her second cup of coffee. I got up at 2 o'clock, not because I wanted to, so I was just a hair late getting in, so I hadn't had my full second cup yet, but I'm going to try and catch up with you there, Robin.
Soon as my
Get
old,
that going.
Yeah, we do have an update, and we'll have pictures here in just a second. There is an accident, as Odie brought up. The good news is the driver is okay. The car ran off the road, hit some trees, and exploded. Is the best, or caught on fire. Maybe exploded is not the word for it, but it is caught on fire is what we understand. And they are working to get it cleaned up at this point.
Driver is okay. Everybody's good. That was something we didn't want to post anything, not knowing what was going on. We want to keep everything good. Don't want to push stuff out that we don't need to. Keeping family and friends safe from a lot of stuff. So.
Yeah. Let me see here. We're almost there.
Tony says it's not brisk outside, Odie. It's downright cold. Queen, check pawn shops. Some of those over on 14th Street may do some dabbling with some old money. So
well, there you go.
Check it out.
Won't do that. We'll have this. We've got the video uploading here, and I had to make an adjustment to that, and we'll show you here in just a. It says it's finishing up as it thinks about what's going on there.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can maybe see if it has arrived yet there, Odie. A lot of times it's a lot quicker. Here we go as we pull this up. Here's our first from the scene. Let me back this up. We're going to hit play, and then we'll.
Y'all see why we were hesitant about posting this.
That pretty serious fire as you back this up.
Yeah.
And again, they are okay. The driver made it out. We don't know what caused it, but again, this is huge fire.
That is huge. And still prayers for them. They got out, but I'm sure it scared them. Hopefully it didn't hurt them and they were able to get out. But still, we've got prayers going out for them.
15 between. I was going to update the location.
Kevin said, no, it ain't cold in Mississippi. 8 degrees here in Montana with 15 mile an hour wind that seemed to never stop.
Yeah, I don't care to be there. Again, as we get more updates on this, we'll keep that up to you when the roadway is cleared. But what a wreck there! I'm pretty sure they're going to be needing a new car at the end of the day.
Yeah, I don't even think Chet could buff that out.
I know. It's a rarity that we say Chet can't fix it.
that's one of them. Chet, we're sorry.
Early this morning, and it's a rarity that a tow truck wrecks. But we had it this morning, Odie. Let me refresh this because I've got several pictures here. Here's what happened this morning. Look at that.
So you're saying the tow truck had to call a tow truck?
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
He just went on off the road there. That's after it got flipped over. This is what it looked like on its side.
Oh, ow.
Early this morning. And we got a couple of other pictures there down in the bushes. And this is her coming on up.
Man.
Is that fixable there?
Believe it or not.
That can be.
That can be. Especially, I think that Simmons that got it. Simmons can, they take that puppy apart and rebuild it in no time.
But that's what was going on early this morning. Was it 3:30?
It was about
3:15.
Yeah, right after 3, and then we had the
fake one.
The fake one about 3:30. Yeah.
That's a little bit of what went on. We'll be right back. We're going to do this day in history. We got a lot more local headlines to discuss this morning as we travel along.
The most wonderful time of the year is just around the corner, and Al's Garden and Gift is ready for a magical Christmas season. From sparkling Christopher Radko ornaments to custom wreaths by Wanda, we've got your holiday decor covered. Looking for the perfect gift? Try our custom baskets packed with treats like Mississippi cheese straws and old-fashioned peppermint sticks. And be sure to add vibrant colors to your outdoors with pansies and snapdragons. Charm and beauty await your home this wonderful season. Merry Christmas from Al's Garden and Gift.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squealer's Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squealer's simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squealer's are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squealer's Barbecue, the best in fine barbecue.
The selection is always changing at Massey Supermart Auto Sales with low-mileage cars and trucks. How about a 2022 Jeep Wrangler? Or a 2021 Honda Ridgeline Sport with only 40,000 miles. A GMC Denali. Or a 2024 Silverado 2500. Drop in today and find the car that you're looking for. They're packed with low-mileage cars and trucks.
The low-profit dealer, Massey Supermart.
And welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie, as we begin this morning. And let's go ahead and get this talked about.
We're still another month and a half of this year left. This year is not over with. And where does this put us?
13 murders and puts us one ahead of last year. As we go here, this is back as we get the information. As on October 7th, and this has been a little over a month now, the body of a female was found deceased in the car wash there at 514 Mississippi Highway 19 South, which is the Valero gas station.
Used to be the old super stop that's out there. Yeah.
She was identified the following day as Theresa Belvin. She was 52 years old. The investigation now becomes a murder investigation. She was strangled to death, Odie, is what happened to her. MPD has not released a statement yet. We hope to get one soon, but she was strangled. I do believe there could possibly be a suspect involved with this. There is a suspect, I believe. Thinking back to that day when we were there carrying this event live. If you'll remember, that same day there was a car wreck at the same time right in front of Western Sizzlin that flipped on its side.
Vaguely remember that, yeah.
Because I stopped there first and I went over here because I was called and said, there's something going on over there. And we ended up there, and it ended up being this female that was found. Number one, we need thoughts and prayers for her family.
This time of year, and then just now finding out where this gets released is what happened. It's terrible for them. It is closure because now they do know, but it does not at all make it easy. Especially when you find out you've lost a loved one, that's one thing. But when you find out a loved one has been taken from you, that's another. So heartfelt prayers go out to everybody.
Possibility somebody was seen leaving from there, if I remember right, of the talk of when I was standing there, people that were around the area that afternoon.
Well, I mean, hopefully they touched some things. Hopefully they left some fingerprints.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can track this and put this person on that scene that they've got in the camera and can get that narrowed down to pinpoint his location.
But again, as we recap of what's happening, that's number 13 for the year, of murders within the city of Meridian. We had 12 last year, and we've got all the numbers from the last few years as we look at this. Crime is a very, very important thing, and this is going to play a part come next year when election rolls around of what is going on with our community. That I see that probably being the number one thing that people are concerned about.
Well, so, not are we just a month and a half away from a new year, but I think January is when everybody starts qualifying, putting their name in the hat for this race.
Right.
And that's going to be a busy, I guess, 4 months of people getting out and about and trying to sway people to vote for them.
We need a leader. And some are going to try to tell you that they think that they've had a perfect administration. You're going to hear that. I would have to disagree with that.
Now, this is also, it's not just mayor, but this is also city council
Yes.
will be
A few of them will be.
elected as well. So this is everybody. That's full council, and the mayor will be up for re-election, or if there's a vacant seat, a new council member. But pay attention to everybody. Make a decision that you pray about, and find someone that's going to lead this to the direction that you want it to.
We were just told Jackson had 97 murders as of yesterday. And correct me if I'm wrong, you may have the statistics in front of you. It was like 124, 125, upper 120s for the year last year for Jackson, I believe.
It was 3 digits. I remember that, but I don't remember the number. Not sure, but look, I hate that. That's our capital, and you're up a 3-digit, and I mean, here we are at 2-digit. Look, this is crazy. This is absolutely insane to have this many murders.
That's right.
Here, it's a shame to have that many murders in our state capital. This is a evil-driven way of life. That's the only way it is.
We may have a new slogan for someone running for mayor. Here we go.
What we got?
Bob gives us it. It looks like it should be on a poster somewhere. Just don't give me Jimmy. Kind of catchy, isn't it?
Oh, I bet Percy's watching. I bet he's just ordered 3 shirts.
Just don't give me Jimmy. Percy.
Yeah.
We don't know who else will run. We do know that Percy Bland will run. We just know that we need someone who is very, very active with the police department and will let the police department do their job instead of saying, no, you can't hang a flag out here. You cannot let the fire department. We need somebody that backs our men and women.
Talking about election, we're not waiting till next year. We go to the polls Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. It doesn't take long because it's only one candidate on there. Jennifer Branning is running against
I can't remember his name.
Kitchens. But just remember Jennifer Branning. She's going to be the top one on there. This is for Supreme Court. This is for 8 years. You don't need someone who's been in office longer than Joe Biden. That's not good. So go to the poll Tuesday. If you can't, you still got today, tomorrow, and I believe Saturday. We'll call Donna Jill and make sure. And you got Monday to do absentee ballot, I believe. Call down there, talk to her. That's going to be at the old courthouse. She has not moved to the new courthouse yet. But voting Tuesday, if you can go. Let's go and vote, and let's prove us wrong and say more than 10% of the people is going to vote.
And Terry, no, Collinsville residents cannot vote in the Meridian City mayor race. That does not happen there.
Correct. Even if you own a business in Meridian, you still don't have the ability to do that.
That's right. So be ready for that. And as we say, as we get ready for these special elections, runoffs, it's usually low voter turnout. And we'll have Jennifer back with us on Monday to talk about the election and the push to go vote.
That'd be good.
All right, we'll be right back as we recapture some more things and talk about what's happening next. Scotty Ray Report.
J&J Tire Muffler, located at 3420 8th Street, invites you by. And if you need a front-end alignment, make sure to try their new state-of-the-art alignment machine. No matter the size of your truck and car, J&J can align it. J&J also has touch-free mounting, laser wheel balancing, and as always, they provide preventive maintenance, including CV axles, shocks, struts, brakes, with the largest selection of new and used tires, along with exhaust systems. Locally owned and operated since 1978 in Meridian.
When it comes to enhancing your outdoor experience, you need a companion that can keep up. The Kubota RTV 850 Sidekick at Parrish is your ultimate utility vehicle for every adventure. From the deer camp, trail riding, or just working on the farm, the Sidekick delivers powerful performance and versatility. These units start at $15,499 cash and have a $2,000 rebate. Financing is available as low as $285 a month.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
Patrick Allen Companies has a wide selection of garage doors that will fit your style, add value to your home, and add curb appeal to your neighborhood. Patrick Allen also has top-of-the-line, energy-efficient replacement windows that will make your home look great while saving you money. We're family-owned and operated, and we take pride in our work. 5305 Highway 145 South in Meridian.
For all your garage doors and replacement windows,
call Patrick Allen Companies. Safety, service, satisfaction.
Welcome back. Hope everything is going well with everybody. I need to reboot somebody's internet there.
Ruh-roh.
I don't know what's going on down there in Clark County. We'll have to get up with Todd and find out there.
We are running, we're actually running way good down here.
We got that EMEPA chunking up here. It's fast.
This thing used to run high on usage until that got hooked up, and now it went doo, and
it's a life changer. It really was. As we look back at time in history, we all remember going to see this movie. Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Y'all remember this guy named Harold Ramis? He was born today. He was one of the three. He was a professor on the
He was a professor.
1944 was when he was born. One of our all-time favorite movies there was just funny. And no, I didn't watch the new one with the three women. I just couldn't do it. Didn't look like it was going to be as good. Come up with a new idea. This girl, she was absent bird on a wire. I remember watching that.
Yeah.
And then she was in that famous movie there where she kind of fell off the boat.
That was a good one.
It was. Goldie Hawn, born today in 45. And of course, her and Kurt have been dating forever. And I guess they're legally bound at this point.
And by this time, you'd think so. She was in what, Private Benjamin?
Yes.
Was that a movie or a show?
That was a movie, and then they made a TV show of it afterwards. But, where she wanted to do her hair, and it was like, it don't work that way in the Army.
It's the Army.
Let's see here.
Oh, man.
It would be 1952 that this song was released to radio. I'll Never Get Out of This World Alive. And ironically, come January, it would become a number one after he passed away. Hank Williams. Wow. If you've never heard of that song, go back and listen to it, because ain't none of you getting out of this world alive.
No.
Says a lot there. It would be 1955 that a record company named RCA, they had a little dog. Decided they wanted to purchase somebody's singing career, their contract. And it happened today, and there's pictures and movies of it as you can see the signing of the contracts. And old boy from Memphis there did it there at Graceland. That's the colonel to his left. He's grinning because he just took half of everything he had.
Because he knew he got the better end of that deal.
And all he had to do was smile.
Yep.
A criminal he was. He couldn't travel outside the U.S. is why Elvis never went anywhere. Wouldn't let him go.
Yeah, boy.
I didn't know this young lady's name. Her name is Cynthia Rhodes.
Yeah, I didn't either.
She had a birthday today, but you will remember the face undoubtedly when we show it.
Yeah.
This was Baby. What was the name of this movie?
Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing. Y'all remember her, Cynthia Rhodes, in the background there? She was born in 56 today. Oh, Big Nose to the left there that I can't remember her name. And then she went and had a nose job. Nobody knows her.
Just had it.
Baby? Baby was her name on the show.
Yeah. Oh, man.
It'll come back to you.
Yeah, maybe so.
Number one in 1970 is when this happened. It went number one on this date. It's about a guy walking down the street and somebody brings up an old girlfriend. And he goes, man, it's been 15 years, but I still feel the same. Conway Twitty had the number one in America today. Y'all remember that? 15 years ago.
I'm with Jennifer something. I'm with you, Bob. I can't remember her name. Jennifer.
We're going back to Dirty Dancing.
Well, yeah, you told me to come to me, and now my brain won't stop
thinking about it. Well, you got half of it come to you. She played Penny on the show. That's right. Penny.
On what show?
On Baby. That was her real name was Penny, and her nickname was Baby.
Oh.
Yeah. Nobody puts Baby in the corner, remember?
Jennifer Gray. There we go. You didn't hear much after she got a little plastic surgery.
No, they got rid of. We just got rid of a.
Bye.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They gone.
Wow.
I went back and watched this yesterday because I thought I didn't notice that. Sylvester Stallone the other night at Mar-a-Lago walks out on stage to introduce Donald Trump, and he says, "I refer to this man as kind of like Rocky." He said at the beginning of Rocky, he said,
it's filmed at an old church, and he said we start out with Jesus, and he said it falls down and shows Rocky, and he said it gave hope through Jesus that he was there to help someone. I went, what are you talking? He was right. The opening scene, it starts out with Jesus and then pans down. Sure enough, he was telling the truth. Rocky opened in theaters in 1976. You can find that clip on YouTube. Dun, 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 and you'll see it there. Powerful speech that old Balboa gave.
If you haven't seen him in Tulsa King, you thought he was made to play the part of Rocky? He was made to play the part of old Tulsa King, the general.
Yes, sir. She was also in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. She sure was, as the sister.
Oh, yeah. Jennifer was.
Remember the principal from that?
Yeah. He was in, what was he?
Yeah.
He was in a few things.
He was.
Supporting, but, yeah.
November the 21st, let's go back to 1980.
I remember.
350 million. Y'all add that up. 350 million people tonight would pull up to the chair to see what, Odie?
Who shot J.R.?
Tonight was it. 1980, the biggest thing that had gone on. It ended in March of that year, and you had to wait all summer to find out.
Yeah. Now, 350 million people watching a TV show today. This was 1980. This was a long time ago, 44 years ago.
And not as many people owned televisions then.
No. So you're talking, this would be equivalent of what, 900 million people watching it?
It'd be different today, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
1981, it went number one today. One of my all-time heroes. Hank Jr. went number one with All My Rowdy Friends Have Settled Down.
Oh, yeah.
Chrissy's in the movies.
That was a good one.
I like that. 1981, she's passed away. We lost her a few years ago. Olivia Newton-John. Y'all remember Let's Get Physical?
Let's Get Physical.
Wasn't as good as the album before that had all the stuff from Grease, but, it was okay. It wasn't Please Mr. Please. 83, one of the biggest videos that were ever released came out today, didn't it?
Yes, it was. And that was a huge thing when this came out. But Michael Jackson, Thriller, weird guy. Different thoughts, but at the same time, a genuine artist.
He was.
Genius when it come to music and production on that. Man, it is something.
This almost reminds me of Jackson, Mississippi over there. Everybody going, where's that shredder at? Hurry, quick, put it in there. They're coming.
Oh, Ollie.
1986, the Iran-Contra scandal began with shredded documents.
Isn't that when they saw somebody, when Forrest Gump saw somebody with some flashlights?
That would have been Watergate.
That was Watergate, that's right.
There's some people over there breaking in.
Their power must be out because all I see is some flashlights over there.
That's what he did. Ollie North. But I'll never forget that interview. And they go, what keeps you up at night? What scares you? And he says, a guy named Osama bin Laden. And they laughed at him.
Yeah.
He was right, was he not? Oliver North. Let's see what else happened. I didn't see this one. The probably only comedy movie that he kind of did, but I never saw it. I guess
I don't think
I think it had to have flopped because we would have watched it. Chuck Norris was in Firewalker today, and it was a movie about poking fun at the big superhero that he had become in movies. But I didn't see it.
Between Chuck Norris and Louis Gossett Jr., I would have figured I would have saw that.
I know. So we got to vote that it must have been bad.
It had to have been bad.
It ain't never made it to Ted Turner and reran 500 times.
Oh, Violet, you got to be going to school, baby girl. That's my granddaughter. Made me proud of her. She makes me proud every day.
Well, that's good.
Love you, baby girl, in Braylon, too.
87, Twinkle, Twinkle, Lucky Star. It got released to radio today. The mighty Merle Haggard had another song hit the radio today, back then.
Oh, Merle. And his son looks and sounds just like him.
He does. The number one for 1992, Alabama had I'm in a Hurry and Don't Know Why. I know y'all remember that. I have a Mustang that does, 5.2. It started out, what did it do in a quarter mile? Don't make this guy angry.
You won't like me when I'm mad.
That's what he said, wasn't it? Bill Bixby passed away on this day in 1993. Golly, that's hard to believe it's been that long ago.
Did he do anything else?
My Favorite Martian or something like that.
Okay.
He had something to do with that, if I remember. But he wasn't really known for that. This guy would also pass away today.
Now he was cameo in Brady Bunch a lot, wasn't he?
Maybe. David Cassidy.
Died 2017.
Yeah, a lot of people liked him. David Cassidy. He was a teen heartthrob back in the day, without a doubt.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, that's a Tiger Beat. I think he was on that a lot.
Tiger Beat. I remember Charlene getting something like that.
That was big back in the day, Odie.
Yeah.
So we got a lot more to do this morning. We do certainly. We'll go over some more headlines that have happened nationwide here in just a moment. We'll be right back. Scotty Ray and Odie. Let's face it, accidents are going to happen. If a deer jumps out in front of your car, go see my friends and professionals at Chet's Paint and Body Shop in Center Hill. Chet can help you navigate through this confusing world of insurance by providing photo estimates to insurance companies and the right to choose the body shop of your choice. From a minor scratch to a major collision, Chet has you covered. Chet offers quality repairs by trained and certified technicians with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. That's Chet's Paint and Body Shop.
Looking for a deal you can't pass up? Right now, drive off in a quality used car for just $299 down and only $299 a month here at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Meridian. That's right, good reliable cars packed with features at a price you'll love. $299 down, $299 a month. Look, I'm not kidding. This is a real offer that our customers have taken advantage of for years now. Come see us today, Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. This is Odie as we begin this Thursday, y'all. 1 week today, we'll be eating turkey and dressing.
Oh, I like that.
Enjoy yourself there.
Yes.
Ballet is coming to Meridian. Ken and the bunch will bring this to you. Ken and the brain.
Ken is the brain.
He is
a genius too.
It's going to be happening Tuesday, November the 26th, next week to the Temple Theater. Doors will open up at 6. Show will start at 7. And they'll stand on their tippy toes and dance all the way across the stage.
Yeah, and turn circles and
dresses and leotards and all kinds of little things.
I couldn't find any to fit me, so I'm sorry.
Gives a new meaning to. Well, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah,
we'll wait to see that outfit and
yeah,
over here.
Jody, good morning, buddy. How are you? I am doing great. Good to see you on here, and hope you're doing well yourself.
Let's see here. We have a couple of, I want to bring this up. This is at dinner today that's going to be coming out for our heroes there. It's happening today at Southern Friars. This is right before you get to where Bonita Auto Sales is. On the right-hand side, it's the old Subway building, and that's where Southern Friars is. They're going to be hosting a lunch for folks that are in law enforcement, paramedics, and court officials. Absolutely no charge as they give them Thanksgiving for what they do for our community. We do appreciate that.
I am glad to see our paramedics listed under hero.
Yes, sir.
Because they definitely are, and they don't get that recognition enough, but definitely are.
We got word from Eric Lyons that he's made an arrest of all the juveniles that broke in that store that we put the picture up of.
Yes.
Yeah, Philadelphia making an arrest there. Juveniles on top of it, so we don't have names at this point because of that. No word yet if they'll be tried as an adult in this, but they've done some damage there in Philadelphia Police Department doing their job to handle things and take care of that. Did you hear about this yesterday? National story. Susan Smith, y'all remember that?
She had her kids in the car.
Yep, 30 years ago.
Yep.
She was denied parole. She will remain in jail. I agree with that. She does not need to be out amongst us.
No, she doesn't even need to be breathing the air we're down here breathing. But that's just my 2 cents.
I understand that. She'll remain there. I had a boo-boo out there at Lost Gap, so I went to investigate. What did I find? I got out of my truck. He goes, He said, "No." He said, "This ain't big enough for Scotty Ray."
Well, it is today.
It was. I was already there, so he made the report as we go. We had a boo-boo here, and what would happen is the air brakes would go out at the stop sign, and the truck roll backwards and slap the van. Is how that happened.
Oh.
We'll take
Air
you.
brakes go out. They're supposed to slam shut, but
Didn't happen there.
Some things happen.
That's a quick look at the situation there, Mississippi.
Glad everybody's all right.
Yeah, and again, that was minor. It looks from the side of the road to be bigger than it is, but Mississippi Highway Patrol came, they cleaned everything up and got everybody rolling again there, and that was right at dark 30 yesterday afternoon. A lot of things happened, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Let's see what else we got going on in the community that we hadn't mentioned today. Shad White been kind of busy again. Did you see this story here?
No, I didn't.
Ethel Kane has been arrested. She was a business owner found guilty of false representation and wire fraud.
From Cleveland, Mississippi.
Shad will travel to any and all.
I tell you, I'm that Shad, I hate to see him go. Now, yes, we all know that Shad has a team that does this hard work, but he's the leader of it. And if we don't have someone to replace him as a leader, we're going to lose it. But there are some great men and women that work in his office that do a lot of these legwork. So chances are we're going to see him move up and move on, but he has left it in good shape. Got great people that's going to work on there, so I do see that continues on for having people looking out for our money.
That's right, and we do have the band tonight at Dumont Plaza raising money to help out with the...
That's right, for the welfare up in the hurricane victims.
Yes, sir.
So go out and support that. Bring your chairs. If you're cold-natured, you might want to take a little jacket with you.
I'm going to have to take one.
So,
I was trying to get
a jacket.
Yes,
batteries charged.
I got my batteries charged. Never leave home without an extra battery when you got one of those. Matter of fact, somewhere I got 3, Odie, if I remember right. Here's the hurricane relief program that will happen tonight. It's going to be at Dumont Plaza from 5 until 9 p.m. Hope you'll make it out there. A lot of entertainment.
Been a lot of entertainment. DJ Garrett, y'all know, everybody out there knows him. Him and Booger always do their DJing. Southern Drive, Sneaky Tree, and the Palindromes, all great groups, and the entertainment, you will not be disappointed, I promise you.
We had a situation yesterday where you hung out for a few hours. I couldn't help but notice that had a little lean to it there, Odie.
It was not when, I apologize for having to get up and take that phone call, but when somebody from that area calls and I say, okay, I tell myself I'll call them back after the show, and they call back, something ain't good. So we went out there and we went ahead and shut 65th Avenue down because that tree was on its way. You could hear it creeping, and it was going to take down power lines, communication lines, and possibly fall on some vehicles. So we shut that road down, got some people out there to get that tree cut and hauled off or out of the road, and people can safely go by there. But we had to do something. Hopefully it wouldn't fall on top of somebody.
We need to congratulate a couple of people here. Carver Elementary has announced their Teacher of the Year. Congratulations to Miss Phyllis Collier. She is the winner there from Carver. And we've also got Teacher of the Year from Parkview Elementary School. Congratulations to Cassandra Smith. Almost said that wrong. Congratulations to both of these ladies.
Yeah, kudos for what y'all do teaching. Man,
yep, we couldn't do
tough.
it.
No.
Not at all. We visited once or twice.
Yeah. Boy, I tell you, as long as I don't have to read that book you made me read.
Another book coming to you.
Boy, that was tough. Yeah. Who wrote that book?
Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, which one was it?
It was the big, thick one. It was a big, thick one.
Boy, yeah, it was thick.
We got some birthdays there, Odie.
We do have some coming in. Cynthia Roberts has got a birthday today.
First Lady of Lee Roberts Road.
She takes care of everybody over there. But happy birthday to her. Tom Myers is having a birthday. Heather McQueen, John Weeby, Melissa Grogan. I'm getting reports that she's 52 today. Of course, that came from Neil. So we'll have to see if that's for sure or not. But Drew Davis has got a birthday. Alex Morrow is 21 today. And Cody Perkins is having a birthday. So
remember
awesome.
Daryl Worley?
Know the name? Yes.
Have You Forgotten is his big song that he had.
Yeah.
His daughter was in a bad car wreck this week, 16 years old.
Man.
She was airlifted to a hospital. We think of Daryl and his family during this time as she recuperates. Cher is releasing why Sonny cheated on her.
We couldn't see eye to eye with her.
That's one of the reasons, though. She said that he blamed her.
Oh, man.
Because she somehow or another, during the course of the marriage, they decided she didn't want to have relations anymore. So, well, he cheated on her. Now we know all these years later what happened. So, I got you, babe.
Maybe that's probably this before. Y'all go back and read this story and look. Because there's some guy out going, she's cutting me off, and she don't even know where I got it from.
Let's move on to the next subject.
So we got Stephanie Williamson Dial, Teacher of the Year at Northeast Elementary.
Yeah, send us a picture. We'd love to show that.
Congratulations to you as well.
All righty.
Man, and then that was 65th Avenue, which is by the fuel farms in between 80 and North Frontage Road.
Queen City Truck Stop area.
Yeah, going down that way. It's open now.
I know that because there's food over there.
Oh, that toucan Sam knows.
We can track them down in a heartbeat.
You got that.
We want to say thank y'all for joining us this morning. And as we depart, we need to leave you with a Bible verse.
Oh, we're going to go to Ephesians 6, verse 2. Honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise, that it may dwell in thee, and thou mayest live long on earth. When Doc was on here the other day, he said, there's been a second wreck at that car fire on 15 between, y'all be careful
Union
going through
Decatur.
there. We hope that everything's okay. But Doc said, how do you come up with your verse? I click on this app and it gives me a verse. I don't read it. I don't look beforehand. Whatever God sends us is what it is. And that right there, honor thy mother and thy father. And we've got juveniles that we talked about that's robbing stores, that's stealing cars. Our mother and our father, make sure that you listen to them and raise them. But we've also got to have mothers and fathers who want to make sure their lives for their kids are better than what they had. We've got to have God in our lives. It's the only way to live, no matter what. We've got to have the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because he can change not just your life, but your entire family's life, and live with everlasting love for each one of us. Y'all invite him into your heart and have him forgive you of your sins, because he will, just like that, and nobody else can bring that back up to you. Enjoy your day. See y'all tonight. Friday, be here tomorrow with the whole gang. You never know what we're going to get into. Weekend's coming. Have a wonderful day, and remember, we love you.
And we'll have the second wreck posted here in just a moment to show you this. Again, if you're traveling Highway 15 between Decatur and Union, use extreme caution. You've talked about this secondary wrecks before.
Rubbernecking and all that. We understand. Look, nowadays you've got this fellow named Scotty Ray. He's the redneck Batman, as they called him. He's going to have pictures. He's going to have videos from somewhere. Just go by, look, say a prayer, and then look on Scotty Ray Report to get your information on what actually happened. You don't have to rubberneck anymore.
We'll have it for you. That's all up and coming at the Scotty Ray Report. Have a great day.